Hello and welcome to Hawk Rock Talk. Is this the version of Hawk Rock Talk where we just talk about whatever is going on in the world of rock and roll right now? You're damn right it is, because there is so much crazy stuff going on, Jeff, that we have to address it right here, right now.
We have to do it right here, right now, without you telling me. This is an audible, people.
This is an audible. I said, Jeff, do you want to do something really quick, really fast? And he's like, maybe not.
But we're doing it, baby. Give me
I
this.
said, we're going to do it. And this is Hawk Rock Talk. We're going to do this from time to time where we talk about what's happening in rock right now. And something very important happened in rock just the other day that we have to address, Jeff. I hope you're ready.
Almost guess what it is.
I hope you're ready. The band has done their final bow forever. They're done. Thank you, Madison Square Garden. Everyone has been thoroughly fucking rocked in all of Madison Square Garden, and then they see this.
Wait, don't leave yet.
Don't leave yet. Then they see this on the screen. I just imagine all of these Kiss fans just like, what is it, a fucking video game?
What the fuck are we watching here, man?
We go play. Is this
and hammered too at this point, because this was the last Kiss show.
Oh god, hammered. They are fucking hammered. They're just like, wait a second, what here? There you go. Who needs drums when you can play light discs, Tron style? So this is what somebody took this video at Madison Square Garden.
What are we doing here? What are we doing as a world?
I can't even imagine just like the high that you're on. Seeing Kiss, right? and I watched clips from that show, man. Kiss sounded fucking amazing. Seeing Gene do the last God of Thunder ever live, where he's got there are people crying on TikTok during the last God of Thunder, where he's just like, bah, ah. And then they leave. All the goodwill gets sucked out of the room when they say they're going to live forever.
Forever.
I am so upset that I was not inside Madison Square Garden to experience
that would have been worth the price
this
alone, to see what people are reacting. And
yes,
either are there people who are like, awesome, crazy then, or how many people are like, what are we doing with our lives?
And they're actually using some of the pyro. It looks like the screen caught on fire down there at the bottom. I think it did.
Hey. This is already turning out great, Kiss. You're lighting your stage on fire.
They're like, I saw the ABBA one, and I thought we could do better.
My God.
It's not even, it's Eric Singer and Tommy Thayer.
Yeah, they're the band.
Ace is so pissed off that he can't even be in the video game band.
And so are the comments of you commenting on it as the Hawk, and so many people.
Oh God, so many people
taking everything so serious online.
Yeah. Oh,
people don't take literally anything serious online when it comes to rock and roll.
Don't take anything serious online. Come
on. I know
on.
Kiss Army is fucking ridiculous in that way, but chill out, literally everyone. But
Jesus,
just let me. Yeah, give me a little more. And then I have
you want
questions.
A little more, and then you gotta. Okay, here we go.
Just a little bit more.
I just hope for the. I know. Come on, give me that. I know sometimes life can get hard, but people, we have been given a road. A new era begins. And that's it.
That's it.
That's all. That's all it is. There's like 5 people clapping.
Yeah. So, all right. So
they have no idea what it is.
That's, I guess, was my main, like, is that what it's gonna be? Is that you're going to, like, Madison Square Garden because they're planning on selling out as many seats as the Kiss last tour, I would imagine.
I mean, that's what they think, or at least sell comparable to what the ABBA show in London is doing.
Which I guess I should let
selling out every show.
I mean, that is a sad state of affairs for humanity.
But here's the difference. Here's the difference, and I mentioned this on the Best Show a couple days ago when we were talking a little bit about this. The difference is you haven't seen ABBA perform in almost 40 years. So seeing them perform a show as ABBA and not as these weird winged characters is special. Whereas Kiss just left the stage.
Just left the stage. They're already like, we're coming back as something dumber.
Yes. And
I mean, here, like, I agree on that special thing. I mean, I'm aware that I am a different human than a lot of humans, but even like
different human than human.
Different human than human. I don't like, I guess if it was like in Las Vegas thing.
Yeah, if this is at the Sphere,
sure.
I would go see it.
But even that, I would be like, is there some sort of live element that's just not me?
Well, here, let me show you. This is the video that Kiss put out, saying of what this whole thing is. So let's watch a little bit of this. Kiss Army! So this is them. It's the same people that did the ABBA work, so it's like ILM, Industrial Light and Magic, and this like Swedish production house did the same thing where they go in and they motion cap Gene and Paul and Tommy and Eric, and the idea is that you'll be able to go to a show and see Kiss like this on stage in some sort of like hologram fashion, I guess. Now, the thing about it is, with the ABBA thing, there are musicians playing.
That's the thing. Like, what is it going to like?
I have no idea
because I can't think of any. I'm saying this is also like there'll be those things that are like a Fathom event to watch some concert in a movie theater. I'm like, why? Why would I do that? Why would I do? Like, we missed it, but like I was going to try to drag you to go see the Musical Box, which is the Genesis tribute band. And I've seen them twice. I think it's an unbelievable show. And even that, I have a bit of just like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing going to see, like spending my time going to see, like, and that is a real band. Right. Playing things dead on, and it's the closest I'm going to get to any era of Genesis, especially now. And it sounds really awesome, and it is really fun. And even that, I'm just like, what am I doing with my life going to see this? If I'm going to go to a fucking MSG and it's going to be like a screen watching them, like, why wouldn't Gene like have ILM shave off a little bit of his jowls? Like, this is your chance to make your avatar look closer to what you were. We'll just deal with it. We're already dealing with this whole fucking thing. We're already dealing with that Paul Stanley is not even using his stage voice. He's using the voice that he does use for cartoons when he's in Scooby-Doo Meets Kiss.
So right.
Because
I didn't even think of that.
that's exactly what he sounds like is in Scooby-Doo Meets Kiss. He does this like
Scooby.
He does an affected stage Paul Stanley, but when you're talking all the time and not screaming, it just sounds like a different thing. Even Gene doesn't sound like Gene Simmons talking. It sounds like him doing a character. But like, and then why would we want to watch the demon playing on top of a fucking earth with no strings? Like,
I have no
what
idea
are you
what this
getting
is.
out of music, people? Like, what do you want out of the world if you want this? It's different than what I want out of the world, basically. Look at that's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. We're gonna have to wait and see.
If it was a 5-minute 5 to 10 minute Captain EO style thing at like Universal.
Yeah.
Totally would make sense. I'm going to go and pay a ride, something. It's like the fucking Aerosmith fucking rock and roll coaster.
Yeah.
With Ken Marino from The State as the audio engineer.
The absolute best.
And that was a good ride. It was actually good ride.
Yeah.
But that's like 5 to 10
show.
minutes of my life. I mean, this is for people who will go to jukebox musicals and not have a problem with it also. Like, as someone who I just despise that shit, my kid made me watch the Trolls movie, and for the first time, I truly was like, I'm being forced to watch pure garbage. This is frustrating to me. And now that he asks me all the time, which one of the Trolls is your favorite troll?
Hey, which
and
one
I have
is
to
yours? Which one?
And I have to explain why I don't like the hard rock trolls.
No. What's your favorite troll?
Smooth Jazz.
Oh, good.
100% Smooth Jazz, because at least it actually sounded.
No, I've never seen the Trolls. I don't have to watch this. I
know you don't have to, and that's the thing. I've gotten away with not having to watch this shit,
but now you've been sucked in.
It's just this is the first time that he's like he loves it, and I'm like, it's an IP that was shoved an idea, and they were like, jukebox musicals are fun, let's do that. So now you have to sit there going like, oh, you're playing Crazy Train, but you're singing it musical theater style. Who wants that in the world? Like, that's just people who just like, though that shit is for people. And this Kiss thing is for people who are just like, I just like music.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I mean,
I just like to go to Austin. Austin is so cool, man. You just go to Austin on 6th Street and every bar has someone playing music. It's not good. And it's all kind of middle of the road, too bad. But I just like music being on in the background while I drink or can check off a box I had a life event.
I think that Kiss literally thought that they would play this and Madison Square Garden would crumble to the ground.
Yeah. There's no MSG anymore.
But literally in that clip, it's just like
Billy Joel is like, thank God I don't have to ever come back.
Can you imagine Billy Joel? It's like, now Billy Joel's gonna live forever as an avatar.
It's Billy Joe from it's an avatar Billy Joe doing Billy Joel
songs. And man, that makes a little more sense than whatever this Kiss thing's gonna be. I don't know what it is.
It seems like you're gonna watch a cartoon.
Yeah.
And you're gonna watch a screensaver instead of what you're going to see, which is a fucking live concert. And when I say live, I mean 90% backing tracks.
Backing track, yeah.
Maybe that's the logic. Guys. They're just like, we're not fucking playing for real anyways. So
they expect this thing to live on, and like long after they're gone, this thing is still touring and dancing town to town.
It would make more sense when like in some ways, like it seems like Slipknot is setting themselves up to be Kiss in that there's now like a band that I didn't realize until recently that is like 90% kids of Slipknot. It's like the kids of the members of Slipknot, and they all play together because they grew up together.
Junior
and the music, honestly, you listen to it and you're just like, oh, it just sounds like Slipknot, because Slipknot is its own specific sound, and it's almost like they're setting up a minor league team because they also keep losing members in the 9 members either dying or quitting, or they seem to be Jay Weinberg, who cannot get along with literally anybody.
Yeah.
I have literally talked to people in bands, Madball, and they're just like, he is the worst. But I don't know him personally.
Yeah.
But he ain't no Max, I'll tell you that. Charming and affable.
I will say this to finish this up. Like, of course, there was that rumor for many years that Kiss would pass the torch on to new members that would continue on with Kiss.
Sure.
Both ideas bad.
But doesn't this make more sense with the egos of Paul and Gene?
1,000% like, we're gonna live forever. So
they are gonna play the funerals of Gene and Paul.
Guys, sometimes this is why we're doing this. Sometimes you will get a Hawk Rock talk that just comes out of nowhere and addresses some serious news in the rock world. Very important. And who else do you want to hear it from than the 2 dorks that bring you the smartest podcast about classic rock radio, 108.9 The Hawk.
Got that right.
You got that right. Hey, and that's this quick episode of Hawk Rock Talk. You can support us by going to patreon.com/1089thehawk. Check us out on the web, 1089thehawk.com, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Threads, on Blue Sky. We're everywhere. And we've got so many episodes of 108.9 The Hawk and new ones coming every week. So, we'll see you next time on 108.9 The Hawk.